Google Cloud text-to-speech tutorial. In this video I will show you how to integrate properly our asset. First of all, let's create a new project. I would use such version of Unity. And let's name it test CGC text-to-speech tutorial and create. Okay, let's import our asset. Open the package manager and select my assets. Then find Google Cloud and select required asset. This is a text-to-speech using Google Cloud Pro. Let's download it and import. Okay. Okay, now we see two errors which which appear because we have same JSON library which provided by Unity as well. It is because we have in project version control package, which also includes Newton-South JSON package. You could see it if we select product settings and check the show dependency checkbox. Now we see that Newton-South JSON is included in this project. In this package we could directly delete it because we don't need it anymore. Okay, delete it. Now the issue is disappeared. Once errors disappear, the text-to-speech welcome pop-up will appear. Let's move it here and locate Google Cloud text-to-speech settings. Okay, it is located here. Select one column layout. Okay, now we see that we need to could include package name and key signature. These two fields need for Android platform, and only if you configure it in Google Cloud Console, the package name which is restricted only to use in this package. And the beta API is enabled by default because our API includes beta fields, and if you uncheck it, it will stop working properly. Okay, let's open the tutorial scene and check what it includes. Let's play it and test. First, we got this issue forbidden, and this means that we don't use a valid API key. To create one, we have to okay, now we have to switch to API and services and library. Then find text to speech. Here we go and enable it. If you didn't set up the billing, you have to enable it first by creating a new billing account or use existing one. Once you added a billing account, you have to try to enable it again if it's not enabled yet. Then you have to switch to API and services and the credentials tab. Here we have to create a new credentials, and this is an API key. Now we have an API key, and let's copy it here and paste it here. Now let's check it. On my side, I received an error forbidden again, but with different message. This means that we didn't enable it billing in our account. This could happen if for some reason you use an outdated key and the billing in your account is disabled. And then play again. Now we see that it works well. Let's try write something. World, for example, and let's select Full HD and select English US, WaveNet, get voices, and then select key. For example, enable SML and click on synthesize. Don't forget to check mute audio, and it works well. As you can see, for example, we created this video and this audio, and it works. Again, if you don't need to create, don't need to use such buttons or any other controls in UI, we can simply create a new script and control it directly from script without any selections from any dropdowns or any calling of button. Let's name a new script demo and open it in IDE. Okay, let's also open our tutorial example to copy paste some part of codes which you need to use. Let's copy this and paste it here. Okay, now we could use our classes from such namespaces, create a new variable, name it and Google Cloud Text-to-Speech, and get an instance of that class. And now we have to find the synthesize button, click handler, and copy this code. Since we use beta API, let's create a new function, name it synthesize. Okay, we have such errors and let's partially fix it. And we need gender male or even neutral. Language code could use numerators. Language code in US and for example to string. And also voice name. This is the main thing which we need to insert correctly. Let's leave it for now and we'll other configurations. HTML feature disable, we don't need it for now. And pitch we need to set to 1.0. Speaking rate also 1.0. Sample rate hertz we have to set 15 or even don't include it at all. Also we need to X profile ID, we don't need it at all. And time points we have to set to time points type unspecified to prevent any errors. Instead of content variable we have to use converted audio converted text, which we need to pass here. Let's write or even create a argument in our function. Let's name it content and place it back. Now we could call this function in start function. Let's name it again hello world from Google Cloud text to speech demo. Okay, now we have to use and insert name of our voice. To find it, we could find Google Cloud text to speech. Okay, and for example, text to speech documentation. And find supported voices and languages. Here we could find all voices and languages we need. It's time to use US, natural, let's copy here, even here, and paste here, and save it. Don't need this, well, and even update function we don't need at all. Now save it, create a new scene, basic one. Don't need to save previous one if you don't like it. Let's click on main camera and drag and drop our demo script on this camera. Also we need to find our plugin prefab, and it is in resources prefabs, and drag and drop it in our scene. Also, we still need to insert an API key here. Let's back to credentials and copy it again and paste here. We could also overwrite this prefab and the API key will appear also in prefab, so we don't need to insert it again. Okay, let's play it now and test how it will work. Okay, and of course nothing happened because we didn't subscribe it on events. Let's back to our code. Let's copy this event and paste it here. Also failed event also here, and move to this function and copy it directly and paste it here. So you could also save that file by commenting it. So you will get a synthesized audio clip which you could save as WAV file on your storage. I think it could be done by using this namespace. There we go. Okay, now it works and will be saved. If you don't need it, then leave it commented. Okay, we need an audio source where will be played audio clip. Let's create a new variable and let's type audio source and name audio source. Okay, correct. Also, we need to add the failed event handler. Let's back it here and copy paste here. Now we are done. I think on our script's logic. Back to Unity scene, click on main camera, and here we need to add audio source to play. Let's add a new component and select audio source, drag and drop in our field and volume set to 1. Okay, then let's play it. Okay, got for some reason an error. It's very strange because it was working before. Ah, I got it. We used the wrong key. Copy it back, save it, apply, then again use it. As we can see, we wrote wrong language code thing because we don't need to directly use toString. Think it must be changed. Yeah. Here we go. We have to use such function which prepare language code. Here we go. Now it should be fine. Back to Unity. Let's disable that checkbox. Okay. Again, generator voices not supported. Assumption wrong. Think this is because to use mail. Let's mail. Okay, seems it works well. Now you could use everything you need by just changing voice. Could even change or add a new variable with name of voice, for example, and use it whenever you want. Same for pitch, speaking rate. I also don't recommend to modify this sample rate hertz variable by default 16. It's also need for saving audio files in WAV format. So I think that's all. If you have any questions, you could ask on our Discord and also write on email. Thanks for watching and have a good day.